Are you someone that thinks that you should be watering this with this? If you put ice in your plants, you need to stop. Here's why. Plant companies develop that method to make watering simpler, but it's not good for your plant. It might be easy, but I have a method that's easy to remember and doesn't involve doing silly things with frozen water. I call my method the hide method, Hide. First thing, you want whatever pot you have to have a hole in the bottom. Either the pot itself needs to have a hole or whatever your soil is in needs to have a hole in the bottom. And then that can go inside a pot that doesn't have a hole. That's number one. You need to have a hole. Number two, the I in hide is for immerse. Your plant came from outside. Outside, it rains. And it doesn't rain in teaspoons or ice cubes. By using these tiny little drips of water, even in succulent plants, you're not giving them adequate water. They should be watered all the way through. So take either your watering can or your plant to the sink and soak this. With this sort of a plant where it's in a cache pot, meaning it's inside another pot, I take this and just fill it with water and let it sit. Then third, the D is to let it drain. After it's sat and it's fully immersed, it's fully saturated, take it out and let it drain. Or ensure that whatever planter you have with a hole in it is sitting on a really gross drip tray. You need to clean that so that the water can drain out. And then the fourth step is make sure it has enough energy. Your plant needs to use light to do its job of photosynthesis and use that water in the soil to keep itself alive. If it doesn't have enough light, surprise, the water won't get used and then your roots will develop root rot. Or if it's sitting in standing water because you haven't drained it or there's no drainage hole, same problem. You're developing root rot. So HIDE, hole, immerse, drain, energy. Do those four things and knock off the ice cubes and your plant will love you and look like this guy here. Look how pretty it is. Okay, go do that thing and stop fucking up your plants.